I call this one email brain. People don't think enough about the emails that they're sending out. I've developed a couple of tactics that I use in the way that I formulate my emails when I'm reaching out to somebody, either follow-up or a cold email. The first thing is, how often do you reach out to somebody and say, I really want to meet you, I really this or that, I like you so much, I would love to do business with you. I challenge you to start every email, instead of the word I, start with the word you. Make it about them. You were a very interesting person to speak to at the networking event last weekend. You are someone I greatly admire. You are doing great things in this company and I want to add value. The reason why is we are trained to focus on ourselves. Anytime you take a selfie with a group of friends and you pass it around, what does everybody look at first? The picture of themselves. So if you start an email with the word you instead of I, that person is much more likely to think there's something in this for me, I need to look in closer. The other thing I think about when I do an email, how can I add value to someone's life? Which is at the key of everything that we're doing here in building relationships. I'll start with a genuine compliment about them, starting with you. Then I go into the next paragraph that I try to, if I can, phrase in the form of a testimonial. I have been following you for this long, or I know this about you. I think what's different about it is XYZ, and I have connected with it in a special way, even though I have seen other people do it. Leave that as a paragraph by itself. And then under that paragraph say, feel free to use that as a testimonial if you would like. This person will automatically start thinking, oh, this person is not just thinking about themselves, they're thinking about me. What else can they do for me? And that leads to really high rates of response from people that I've reached out to. The final part of the email that you want to think about is how you say goodbye and how you want to follow up. People often make the mistake of saying, I'm available for coffee anytime you want, I can meet you anytime you want, let's grab some lunch sometime. You think that you're doing that person a favor by leaving it up to them. But in reality, you're doing them a disservice if you don't make it easy for them to pick something. All of a sudden, you've made them have to look into their calendar, figure out what kind of place you live close to, figure out if you like something. They start questioning themselves whether or not you're gonna like it or not. The easiest thing to do, think of it like a multiple choice exam. I would love to grab some coffee with you. I'm available Tuesday or Thursday next week, and I suggest this place at this time or this place at this time on this date or this date. If that doesn't work for you, I can also figure out something that works closer to your schedule. Let me know. Chances are that person's gonna look at their schedule and one of those slots are gonna be open and they can just go B. That's what I want. So think about how you can make it easy on them for you to be able to follow up, and you're gonna get a much more higher response. I challenge you to implement that into every time that you email. Think about how you can make it about the other person and think about how you can add value.